Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. We greet you from my sitting room in the Caribbean island of Trinidad on this, the 26th night of Rabiul Awal, 1445, with Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And we want to return to the topic we had previously addressed of Muhammad Ali Jinnah and the destiny of Pakistan. And we have argued that no one else could have succeeded in creating Pakistan other than Jinnah. The British did not create Pakistan. That is a load of rubbish. And people who peddle that rubbish should be excluded from scholarly discourse. The British did not create Pakistan. That is a load of rubbish, and people who peddle that rubbish should be excluded from scholarly discourse. No, it is not the British who created Pakistan. It was Muhammad Ali Jinnah who created Pakistan. The truth cannot be hidden. And he was the only man who could have done it. Dr. Muhammad Iqbal could not have done it. Muhammad Ali Jawhar could not have done it. No, and Abul Kalam Azad could not have done it. Only Muhammad Ali Jinnah could have done it. He was a man chosen by destiny to play the role that he played. And he played that role with great courage, great determination, and great brilliance, legal brilliance. And today we applaud him and honor him for the struggle that he waged, and great personal sacrifice. But in order to explain the subject better, for those who are part of the Islamic movement, you will be aware that all my scholarly life I've always praised the Khilafat movement, led by Maulana Abdul Bari, with men like Mufti Kifayatullah, Shuaib Quraishi, and Sayyid Sulaiman Nadwi, and so on. The Khilafat movement was more authentically connected with the religion of Islam. It got its inspiration from the Quran and Sunnah. This was led by men who knew Islam and who lived Islam, the Khilafat movement. Even though they made mistakes by recognizing the Ottoman Khilafah as a legitimate Khilafah, and the Khalifa in Constantinople as a legitimate Khalifa. It was a mistake, because the Ottoman Khilafat was meant to play a strategic role in the destruction of the Khilafah itself. By taking the seat of the Khilafah out of the Arab world, they were actually destroying the Khilafah. That's the role played by the Ottoman Empire. And so the Khilafat movement was more authentically Islamic than the All India Muslim League. The All India Muslim League were led by Muslims, yes, but none of them distinguished themselves as scholars of Islam. They were more secularly minded people. They were all of them modern educated people. Yes. And none of them had any insight really into Islamic scholarship. And I want to explain why I praise the All India Muslim League when I always praise the Khilafat movement all through my life. because I did not understand previously the context in which the struggle was being waged. That Britain was the ruling state in the world, and that you could not achieve Pakistan until you were able to force Britain's hand on the subject. Only then you could get Pakistan. And you also have to be able to force the hand of the All India Muslim League, which is no easy task. The Khilafat movement will never have succeeded in getting Britain to agree to such a settlement. The Khilafat movement could never have delivered Pakistan. Never. It is because the All India Muslim League did not have the Islamic profile that the Khilafat movement had. It is because the All India Muslim League were all led by secular-minded Muslims, all modern educated Muslims, many of them with degrees from Britain, that the British were more comfortable with the All India Muslim League than they would have been with the Khilafat movement. And so I have argued in my last video that this was history repeating itself. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sometimes uses a people to bring greater good. He used the Soviet Union to bring into being a Christian Russia that today is now the most powerful military force in the world. Without the Soviet Union, the godless Soviet Union, the atheist Soviet Union, the Soviet Union which oppressed Christians and oppressed Muslims for so many centuries, for so many decades rather, without the Soviet Union and the deceptive role played by the Soviet Union, we could not have today's Christian Russia. Similarly with India, when the British were leaving, without the All India Muslim League and the profile that it had, and the leadership of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, because he had a British education, a legal education, and he took the best that Britain had to offer in legal education. And what the British had to offer, which he accepted and the British themselves did not pay attention to, was integrity, in legal integrity. That he had zero tolerance for oppression. That's right. And so Muhammad Ali Jinnah would have defended a Hindu people, and he would have defended a Christian people, or a Zoroastrian, a Parsi people. He would have defended them with the same passion and integrity and determination that he defended the Muslim people. This was his profile of integrity. But because he was Muslim, and the Muslims turned to him and conferred upon him leadership of their movement, that's why he led the All India Muslim League, which led the Muslims of India. And so please understand that they played their role in history. And in the same way that the Soviet Union is now gone, so too that era of the Muslim League is now gone. And for the Muslims of that region of the world, the stage 2 is now coming. Stage 1 is gone. Pakistan was created as a free and independent state, and Pakistan is a nuclear-powered state capable of defending itself and using nuclear power as a deterrent, as as Russia can do it. The parallel is amazing. So stage 2 has now come, and in stage 2 we have to build the alliance of Afghanistan, Pakistan, Muslim India, and Bangladesh, all those who accept absolute truth in the Quran, who want to be loyal and faithful to absolute truth in the Quran, and who want to accept the Sunnah, the Hadith, to the extent that it is harmony in the Quran. I will be returning to this subject again and again, but in this brief video, I want to bring clarity to the subject for those who are pursuing the mission of Islam, that you stop your condemnation, stop your worthless criticism of Muhammad Ali Jinnah and the All India Muslim League, and understand destiny chose them for the time in which they were located. And that time is now past, and destiny is calling for a second stage in which to pursue the struggle for the future of Islam in that region of the world. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.